Yo guys, what's up? Perceptivity here, and today I'm bringing you another Katawa Shoujo video. And today we are gonna see what happens to him. He went to sleep in the last episode, and now he is waking up to a new day, a brand new day. So we will see what happens. I think we will meet maybe another sheriff there, like he said he was gonna go to the library. So we'll see if he goes to the library. I don't know. So it will be interesting to see. But without further ado, let's get into the video, or the game actually. Not video. I wake up in a strange room. Solid morning light shimmers against the light gray ceiling. I have forgotten to draw the curtains closed last night. This is my room, isn't it? My room. This is the third room this year that I'm supposed to call mine. Various things around here reminds me that indeed it's me who is supposed to be the one living here. My bags on the floor, my new school books on the desk, my numerous medications on the night table. I stare at the bottles for a moment, deliberating until I open a bottle, shake out a pill, and pop out a tablet from the follow sheet. I down them with a chaser of water without thinking about chemistry. My uniforms are in the closet. I slink out from under the sheets and stretch my back before dressing. Putting on a new school uniform feels like dressing in someone else's clothes. The artificial smell of generic detergent invades my nose, but the feeling of fresh clothes against my back is a good one, a natural one. It feels like a school uniform as it should. It's not much different from what I used to wear before. That goes for other things too. So far, this place seems more or less like a normal school. Except for the people. I think back to my talk with Kenji yesterday, Misha's constant laughter and Shizune's sweeping sign language gestures. Well, I only met 3 students so far. Maybe they aren't that normal, but I'm sure others are. Or perhaps people like them are what positive normal around here. And, I don't know why, but I feel really annoyed the fact that he's constantly thinking normal. Like, everyone is normal in their own way. You are unique in your own way. You can't be unnatural. Well, you can, but you can't be a natural. I think you understand what I mean, but don't get stuck up on the word natural. Just be yourself, and that will do. That will be natural. Let's go on. Yeah, what does pass for normal around there? What do people do? I don't see a lot of kids hanging around off the closet yesterday, so maybe there are clubs. If so, I wonder if I should join one. All through class, the question remains on my mind, so I decide to ask Shizune about it when we split into groups. After all, she did say if I had anything I wanted to know, I should ask her. She crosses her arms and shifts her gaze slowly to Misha, who looks more preoccupied while trying to grind the race of the pencil down so the top is perfect and evenly flat. Wow, she's angry. Sorry, Shishan, is there something you want from me? Oh, I see. That's a good question, Hichan. My first thought is that means she doesn't know, which is worrying. Maybe I'm being too negative. Well, anyway, Micha should. Please, don't prove me right. Oh, that's right. Everyone is encouraged to join a club. A lot of people do so because there isn't really anything else to do. There are also school events like the festival coming up in a few days. Almost every student in the school tends to help out with it, doing whatever. So you actually transferred in at a busy time. Maybe you can help out too? Sure. What's the festival about? Micha freezes. I don't know, Hichan. The truth is, it's a local event and I'm not from this area, so... She starts signing desperately to Shizune, asking her to bail her out. Shizune adjusts the glasses at the end of an oddly grandiose flourish and starts signing hard and heavy. Huh? Oh? Who cares? Misha puffs out her chest as she shouts Shizune's words out at me with a disproportionate amount of pride. Too loud. I can see heads turning to look in our direction. Not so loud! Human beings evolve with each new generation. The ideals and beliefs behind the festival will inevitably change with time. Now, it's about delicious fried food and amusing little games that you can play to win prizes. The teacher clears his throat very loudly, batting his long wooden pointer against his other palm like a baton. He shoots a pointed gaze at us. Finally noticing where we are, Micha stifles a yelp and quickly quiets down. Shizune doesn't seem embarrassed at all, though brushing it off without a care. We are in middle of class and should start working. That's right, Chichan. What? That's right, Chichan. Are you asking because you're interested in joining a club? It could have been my eyes playing tricks on me, but I think I saw suspicious glance with change between them. Misha's tone has also changed, although it does that every other word anyway. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Micha and Shizune looks at each other again. I'm about to ask what they have in mind when something dark flutters in my peripheral vision, catching my attention. Out of the corner of my eye, I see the girl with long dark hair gets up from her desk and slips silently towards the door. It doesn't seem like she was working in a group, and no one seems to notice her but me. I glance at the teacher, who also looking at the dark-haired girl, though. Why doesn't he say anything? Hichan, is something wrong? Do I look so uneasy as I feel? Or was Misha just looking at me, looking after the girl who left? Sorry for clicking really fast there. I accidentally hit the button. No, nothing. Okay, well, like we were asking, you don't have any plans for lunch today, do you? I thought I would go to the library and pick up some books. Nah, not really. Do you want to have lunch together then? Sure. Yay! Okay, Hichan, perfect. The rest of class passes uneventfully. The girl with the long hair never came back. Before I have the time to put any more thoughts into where she could have gone, the teacher informs us that it's time to stop working. Shizune looks more than a little annoyed that we only just barely managed to finish all our work on time. I'm just glad we finished it at all. It's not a contest or anything. Yes, it is, Hichan. Impossible. Really? Really. I noticed this before, but it's kind of funny how Micha is always moving her hands and signing not only everything she says, but what anyone else is saying at any given time. Obviously, it must be so Shizune can understand it. Her eyes dart back and forth between Micha's hands and me. I don't know who I'm supposed to be looking at. I'm talking to Micha, but that might be wrong. Maybe I should face Shizune. I'm used to looking in the direction of the person whose voice I'm hearing, but really, Shizune can't hear me. But it would be disrespectful to talk to her only through Micha. Then again, isn't that what she's doing? No, she's at least looking at me. This is all very confusing and will take some time to get used to. It's not a contest, because contests are competitions over a prize. If there's no prize on the line, it's not really a contest. Shizune's eyes flash dangerously with a competitive glare. She stares at me as if surprised that I'm challenging her. I think maybe this is a contest to her. I never noticed this before, how dark and blue her eyes are. It's truly an alluring gaze. Are you sure, Hichan? Very sure. You're wrong, Hichan, because I don't want to be the slowest one in the class. Therefore, what's on the line is my confidence in my abilities, and the prize is the satisfaction of proving them. Shizune pushes her glasses up the bridge of her nose in a very matter-of-fact way. I would argue more, but the bell rings, and she quickly gets up and picks up her bag and looking at me expectantly. I had almost forgotten that I was supposed to have lunch with them. Where do you want to eat? The cafeteria? That's the plane. Okay, let's go. Plane, well, I guess. At my old school, I'd like to eat outside, near the back of the building. It was a good spot, but I didn't find it until near the end of my freshman year. I wonder if there's a similar place to eat here. Misha seems to imply as much. Shizune and Misha pulls me towards the cafeteria, which is surprisingly not packed. Maybe some students favor eating in classrooms and outdoors. I saw some of my classmates that had boxed lunches. Oh my god, I want one as well. Yeah, let's see what happens. So yeah, let's keep on going. Like a box lunch, I would like I've seen images on like Google and some people having them with them to like college and all, and people are really good when they make them themselves. I'm a bit jealous. So let's see. After we finish eating, Misha picks up where we left off earlier. So, Hichan, you want to know about clubs and stuff, right? Right? Right, Hichan. Shichan. Okay, I guess it makes sense to ask first. Exchanging little notes of information, they turn to face me again and Misha straightens her posture as if she's about to deliver a speech. Hichan, do you have anything you're really interested in? I used to play soccer, but I'm not really into it. I don't follow the teams and players or anything like that. As of late, I usually just read a lot. There is a book club, right, Chichan? Right, but it seems like they have all the members they can possibly have right now. Sorry, Hichan, it's a really popular club. Ah, okay, but more to the point, Hichan. Does this mean that you don't have anything already in mind? Not really. Good, great, that's great, Hichan. Really great! Why is it so great? No reason. Well, Hichan, other than clubs and the upcoming festival, there is one other thing. Student council! I see, I didn't know this school had a student council. That was a very melodramatic setup though, just to tell me that. I'm pretty sure the two of them know this because Shizune looks a little embarrassed about it and Micha, she's laughing. Shizune quickly retakes control of the discussion in a manner of speaking. After all, it's still Misha who has the voice whatever she says. Right. Hichan, maybe you should join the student council. They could use more people. Yeah, definitely. You should definitely join. Why? Well, for one, we could hang out every day, Hichan. Shishan and I are both in the student council. Actually, Shishan is the president. I'm starting to get the suspicion that Shizune and Misha might not exactly be the most unbased people to talk about this with. As if reading my mind, Shizune quickly adjusts her glasses and signs something to Misha. Of course, we're not trying to get you to join just because we would obviously benefit from you joining the student council and therefore have an incentive to try and get you to. So you're admitting that. No, we admit nothing. I mean, Hichan, of course it would be nice if you joined and we appreciate it. But even without all that, joining the student council shows a healthy interest in the workings of one school. Yep, it's true, Hichan. Besides, don't you want to spend time with us after school, Hichan? I can't tell if she's being genuine, or if it's if this is just really good acting. Both of them seem to be trying hard to look their cutest, although they are already pretty cute to begin with. Well... So it's settled then. Welcome to the student council, Hichan. Wait, no. Aw, see, Hichan. Of course it won't go so easy. Yep, that's right though. It would be boring if it went that smoothly. Oh well, Hichan owes me candy now. You were betting on it? Hey, my life is not a game here. Shizune seems very intrigued by this when Micha assigns it to her. The aggressive glint returns to her eyes. That's interesting, Hichan. Let's play a game. That's not what I said. How about rich man, poor man, Hichan? If you lose, you have to join the student council. No, absolutely not. Aw, why not? Well, because you two both have the same incentive and therefore the same goal, which is not to get me to join the student council, right? Yup. Yeah, that isn't my goal. But what this means is that both of you can team up and I'll be at a clear disadvantage, so I have to decline. Hichan, I'm very offended. Are you saying you don't trust us and that we would pull something so this ingenious? That makes me sad. Sorry. It's hard to tell where Shizune's influence and Misha's thoughts begin. In order to atone for hurting a young girl's feelings, you should definitely join the student council. No. How about a game of paper football instead of rich man, poor man? Sorry, rich man, poor man. Paper football? Yeah, it's a game they play in America. They make a paper triangle, and then you try to shoot it past goalposts that all the other players make with their fingers. Isn't it cool? It's the ultimate form of competition between two people, Hichan. And it's also played by elementary and middle school children, Hichan. That means it's a game that really separates the boys from the men. More like the boys from the slightly older boys. Anyway, I'm not going to play that either. Just the fact that you know about it means you're probably surprisingly good at it. yeah, that's true. How did you know, Hichan? Shizune frowns at Misha, telling me that she probably wasn't supposed to admit that so readily. I wouldn't say that I'm happy with her attempts to get me into the student council, but I'm a little curious about what the student council does here. I've never been in one before, or even known anybody who was a member, so it interests me. I also kind of like Shizune and Misha, so maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Okay, Chan, how about Risk, the game of world domination? I don't know what that is. It's really funny, Chan. You fight for control of the world with armies and everything. Sounds like Shizune would be good at it. If you want to play, we can after school. Oh, really, Shishan? We can play just for fun, Hichan. Shishan hasn't played in a long time, so if you want to, there are no strings attached. Well, okay. Okay, perfect. We'll see you after school in the student council room, then, Hichan. Wait, why there? Because that's where we keep the game. I grimace to tell them how much I do not like this, but it's more for show than anything. So in the end I agree, but only after getting Shizune to acknowledge that I don't mean anything concrete, just accepted to take a look around and play a game with them. Lunch ends and we go back to class. During afternoon classes, the long-haired girl comes back and sits down in her seat without a word. Again, no one seems to notice, or if they do, no one says anything. I want to ask Micha about it, but I don't want to be nosy. After school, Shizune and Misha quickly finds me by the first floor lobby and lashes onto me, covering each flank in case I might try to escape. I feel a little offended, but I've been considering it. Nevertheless, I'm a bit disturbed that enough people have made a break for it in the past that they're on their guard. What's with the escort? This doesn't make me feel very comfortable. In fact, it makes me feel like a dangerous prisoner being transported to his cell. What's wrong, Icha? That's right, we're just going to play a game of Risk, remember? I don't know, Micha, this all seems a little sinister to me. I start thinking that when we sit down to play the game, they'll tie me down and torture me until I agree to join the student council. Well, that's highly unlikely, but still, for some reason, it just seems like it would be so plausible. Getting to the students' council room is so simple as turning 2 corners from where we started. What? That's it? This makes you guys being so on top of me seems a little silly. That's not true, Hichan. Shizune says that when their life is threatened, people have shown the capability to pull off superhuman bursts of speed. Life is threatened? Her expression unchanging. Micha signs something amusingly to Shizune, who makes a baffling face and puts her hand behind her back, looking pleased with herself. Misha feigns deafness and hums cheerfully. Stop that. I know you heard me. You have no excuse, unlike Shizune. Shizune opens the door to the student council room. It's very plain, sparsely decorated room, although it's quite large, maybe even larger than my classroom. There's a big table in the center surrounded by chairs and a small desk prominently placed in the back that I assume is Shizune's. There are a few regular desks and chairs stacked to one side as well. Extras, maybe? Aside from the table and chairs, the room doesn't have much else to offer. Just a couple of filing cabinets and bookshelves stacked with old school records and documents. Not much else, in fact, nothing else. This is a pretty bleak room. They could at least put a potted plant in here or something, but the most noticeable thing that this room doesn't have is on other people. Are we early? No. What do you mean no? Does it mean nobody else is coming today? Yeah, that's right. Before I manage to ask why it is the case, Shizune claps her hands together very energetically. Hichan, let's play Risk, come on. You promised, didn't you? You have to. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave the episode here. So, I will see you in the next episode, Katawa Shoujo, and we'll see you tomorrow. So, have a nice day, and bye-bye.